Hey guys, okay, wanted to do a quick video to tell you about Essential Rewards, what it is, and why you absolutely need it in your life. Okay, so what is it? Essential Rewards, or our monthly wellness box program, is Young Living's monthly ordering program where you are getting rewarded for ordering things that you already need each month anyway. Okay, why do you need it? I mean, I just told you, but I'll tell you some more, okay? Okay, here's the thing. Buying a starter kit of essential oils is awesome, but it is a first step, okay? Your life is not going to change because you bought that kit, especially if it is just sitting on your shelf. You have to use the oils in order for things to start to change, right? It's like you can't go to the gym one time and wonder why you didn't lose 50 pounds. It just doesn't work that way. It's a consistency thing. Plus, you need to really be using the oils and the other products. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, so when I first got my kit several years ago, I had to wait. We were in the most ridiculously tight budget, like you just would not even believe it. It's not, I mean, tight isn't even the right word, like inadequate, okay, completely inadequate. So I had to wait like over a year to even be able to spend the $160 to buy my starter kit in the first place. So then once I had that kit, I was afraid to use those oils because I had to wait so long just to be able to get them. I couldn't let them run out because then I would have to order them some more, and like I wasn't gonna be able to do that, right? Okay, well, first of all, that's a poverty mindset. So if you're thinking that way, just start looking into poverty mindset stuff so that you can start breaking free, because it'll affect your whole life. But I just heard God speaking to me, and he was like, Beth, use the oils. Just use the oils. And I was like, okay, because I like had them, but then I didn't want to use them. So I started using the oils, and I trusted God, and I got on Essential Rewards, even though I didn't know how I was going to be able to spend $50 a month on oils and other products. But God spoke to me, so I did it. My husband was on board. We did it. And you know what? He provided. He told me to use the oils and that he'd provide for it, and he did. And now what I found, I was really afraid to sign up for Essential Rewards because I was sure that there was going to be a catch. I was sure that they were going to try to take me for all I was worth, and it wasn't going to be worth it, and that I could beat the system some other way. I was wrong. What I found instead was that I started getting things for free, and I started getting way more bang for my buck. The more I ordered, the more I would get for free. And in fact, even though I didn't know how I was going to be able to afford it, I started hosting classes. So then I was getting a check, and then my check would cover my order. So then it didn't even matter. And then I started spending more, and I got more for free, and I got points. And it was just this really awesome thing. And I was like, what in the world was I waiting for? Okay, so that's my story. But let me backtrack and say, if you think about, so essential oils have been around for thousands of years, but if you think about how it was in the Garden of Eden, okay, that's how I like to think of things. How was it in the Garden of Eden? Well, Adam and Eve weren't wearing clothes, and they were their bodies were in contact with all of the plants because they were living in nature all the time, okay? So an essential oil is basically like if you take, like a dandelion and you kind of smush it in your fingers and there's like that residue, that's the essential oil. So if you are naked walking around the Garden of Eden, you're getting in contact with those things all the time, okay? So if you think about it, that's the way God intended for it to be, okay? So we don't live in the Garden of Eden, so how do we recreate that? Well, we have essential oils. We can use them all the time. That is how they were meant to be used. They are not medicine. They are not take once every 4 to 6 hours or, once every 12 hours or twice daily with food. That's not how it works. They're supposed to be used all the time and just all over and just constantly, with consistency, okay? And so don't let that overwhelm you. But now the other thing is that toxins and chemicals are in everything, guys, everything. They're in your toothpaste, they're in your mouthwash, they're in your dish soap, they're in your laundry soap, they're in your fabric softener, they're in all the cosmetics, oh my gosh, that are just sitting on your skin all day long, your lotion, everything. And the reason you need to get that stuff out of your, off of your body is because those toxins and chemicals are clogging your liver. I've been doing some research about the liver lately. You need your liver for everything, right? If you don't have a liver, you die. And so all that stuff is making your liver unable to do its job as effectively, which is a big deal. They're clogging your cell receptors, which makes your hormones not be able to function properly. You also need good hormones for all the things. Am I right? Like all it takes is not having good hormone function for you to understand how important good hormone function is, right? All of the things. New York Mag, if you research New York Magazine and formaldehyde, they came out with this article where they were exposing the FDA for knowing that formaldehyde causes leukemia, and yet it's in our furniture, it's in our body washes, it's in all of these things. Okay, so look up that article. Guys, these companies they do not, anytime a product says fragrance as an ingredient, there are a list of 300 things that could be included under fragrance that they do not have to disclose because it's considered a proprietary thing, okay? Trust me, the list of those 300 things, not very many of them are safe for you, okay? So what do you need to do in order to, don't be overwhelmed? What's the next step? Here's the next step. Just start switching and ditching, okay? That's what we call it. When you run out of toothpaste, you buy the Young Living toothpaste. When you run out of hand soap, you buy the Young Living hand soap. Hopefully you're like seeing in advance that you're about to run out of this stuff, because I don't want you to run out of toothpaste and then have to wait 3 days for your package, you know what I'm saying? But you run out of body wash, you order the Young Living body wash. You run out of lotion, you do the Young Living lotion. You're ready to buy some more cosmetics. Come to me. I will help you figure out the colors, and you start buying the Young Living cosmetics. I'm wearing them right now. Guys, I've never felt so good about my makeup in my entire life. I love the Young Living makeup so much. It's such good quality makeup. Okay, so what are the benefits of being on Essential Rewards? Why can't I just sort of like place a big order like once every 3 months? So glad you asked. Okay. So you are only required to be on the Essential Rewards program. You are only required to spend $50 a month. And you're going to be buying things that you're already going to be buying somewhere else, right? Like toothpaste and mouthwash and laundry soap. Okay, you're buying that stuff anyway, so just pull that out of wherever it's coming in your budget right now and move it over to this. Okay, it's free to sign up. So, and it's also easy to cancel. If it's not working for you, then you can cancel it. It's really easy. You're going to be getting points back. Okay, this is the major benefit. Okay, so the first 3 months that you are on Essential Rewards, you're going to get 10% back of your purchase in points that are able to be spent like cash on the Young Living website. Okay, so that means you can buy things for free with those points. So now if you're only spending $50 a month, you're only going to be getting 5 points back. So you're going to have to wait a little while for those to start to accumulate. But as you start kind of switching things over and you start pulling things and you realize like how much the things you need and you start spending more, you're going to be getting more points back. And then you're going to be able to really be getting things for free every single month. Okay, so months 4 through 24, you're going to get 20% back in points. Guys, that's a lot. You can really start adding things up that way. And then after month 25, you're going to be getting 25% back in points. I get 25% back in points, and I buy all the things from Young Living for my family. So I regularly, with the promos, which I'm going to talk about next, I regularly get like maybe $500, $600, $700 worth of stuff for my $300. Okay, does that make sense? I'm like basically getting double. That's how you maximize that. Okay, now when things are more expensive, I'll just talk about it. This deters people sometimes. They're like, why does that laundry soap cost that much? It's a teeny tiny bottle. I can't remember how much it costs off the top of my head. Well, it costs that much because because it's worth it is the bottom line, but it costs a lot. It costs a lot to produce essential oils the way that Young Living produces them. It costs a lot to use the good ingredients. That's why Tide is so cheap, because it's not good stuff. Okay, so there's that, but I know that can still feel offensive to the old budget, right? So what you do is you just start saving up your points, and something that you feel is offensively priced compared to the counterpart over at Walmart, just use your points, and then it's free $99. Yes, Lord. Okay, the other thing that's a great benefit is that you get ER Essential Rewards exclusive freebies within the promos that Young Living does every single month. Young Living does usually 3 tiers, sometimes 4 tiers of promos every single month. Usually there's a $190, $250, and $300 PV, that's points, which is usually dollar amounts, promo. Sometimes there's a 100 and sometimes there's a 400. But when you spend those amounts, you get certain things for free, and it changes every single month, okay? So if you spend $100 on Essential Rewards, there's usually a free oil that you can get just by spending that much. So you're already going to get something for free, plus you're getting those points. Okay, does this make sense? Can you understand how when you're spending more, if you're spending 300 PV, which don't let that scare you, it doesn't matter, you spend whatever you want to spend, but if you're spending 300 PV, you're getting, say, 20% back in points, so that is 60 points, plus you're getting like 5 oils or products for free. That really is a lot of cost savings. Okay, so that's how you make it work for you. Okay, so when you're buying from Young Living on Essential Rewards, you are getting promos. If you're only spending 50, you're not going to get promos. You have to spend at least 100 to get promos. You're getting promos. You're getting Essential Rewards exclusives. You're getting points, so you end up getting tons of stuff for free. I basically just said that twice, so I hope it makes sense. That is why you need Essential Rewards. It's going to benefit your health. You need to be using the products. That starter kit was meant to be a first step in a lot of baby steps in switching out the toxic chemicals in your home for safe products. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. It is so easy to get signed up, and this, I promise, will benefit your life. Love you guys.